Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever it is, wherever you are. All right, I have not made an audio video in a while. So here we go. Here we are. So this video is about not overthinking, just doing it. And when I say just do it, I'm not talking about just going out and doing it without research, without preparation, without the proper materials and details and all of that. I'm talking about that shed that you've been procrastinating to build for 4 summers. I'm talking about that flower bed, that garden that you've been procrastinating, 6 springs ago, right? You've been talking about this beautiful flower bed that you want in your front yard for 6 years. And every year you find a reason to get distracted on purpose, or maybe not on purpose, but you still get distracted. I'm talking about myself, right? I've been thinking about doing my own short films. For most of you, you guys know I'm an actor. So, I've even procrastinated. I should have been writing and doing my own short films years ago, right? So I'm talking about myself. Don't get me wrong. I'm not the one to come on YouTube pointing fingers and telling people what they need to do and what they should have been doing. All of these topics are reflections of me and lessons that I've learned and how hard I am on myself. So now that I'm finally about to start shooting my own short film, my first one in a few weeks, now I feel like I can, finally talk about this topic. Prepare, guys. Now, I am not the one to just go out and just do something for other people's validation. I'm not talking about starting your garden if you don't have the proper bricks and the proper foundation, if you don't have the right type of soil. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about preparing to just do it, right? Brainstorm, save your money so you can get the exact flowers that you want in your flower bed. I'm not talking about just doing something, at the drop of a dime and end up with the cheap flowers that usually dies in 3 weeks just because you didn't prepare or you wanted to hurry up and feel like you did something, right? But this wasn't the flower bed or the garden that you visualized. So just take your time and prepare. So right now, as I said, I'm so hard on myself, and I try not to be, but yeah, I should have been doing my own little short films years ago. As hard as it is, being on your own journey as an actor, you can still do things while you're waiting. You know what I'm saying? What do they call it, guys? Is it work while you wait? Or whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. So I could have been writing scripts and doing all types of stuff on my own between my acting jobs. But now I am in preparation. And it's not going to be a whole full feature film or anything like that. It's going to be something very intimate between me and my son that I can be proud of and he can be proud of as well. It'll be a short film featuring only him. He'll be the only actor in it. I'll just say this. It'll be a very nostalgic film, and I can't wait until I'm able to, show you guys our little behind the scenes pictures and let you guys know when it's in film festivals and let you guys also know when it's on YouTube after the film festivals or whatever. But I'm in preparation. And when I say that, the vision that I have, the vision that God has given me for this film, I have to prepare, right? So it's based in the 90s. So therefore, I have to, his attire would have to be a kid in the 90s. His bike would have to look sort of like the 90s. I just found I found a few Super Soakers. You guys remember the super soakers, the blue and green water gun. If you're a 90s kid, or maybe even an 80s baby, 80s kid, you remember the original super soaker. Found one of those on eBay. I ordered that. I'm ordering a few like nostalgic like 90s snacks and candies and all that. So that's what I'm working on. So my point was, I can't just say, okay, I'm going to do my short film today, or I'm going to start it tomorrow, because you got to prepare. So I'm proud of myself for finally, and I know that everything is in divine timing. God's timing. Sometimes you get wrapped up with your husband, your wife, your kids, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. Sometimes you literally are not, you're not in the mindset to do certain things, especially when it comes to the creative side of things. You're just not in the right mindset. So I get it. But now that I feel like I'm in alignment to start doing my own short films and stuff, I just felt the need to encourage you guys to just prepare and brainstorm and research and do whatever you need to do, to basically just do it. Whatever the it is, right? I'm talking about anything. If you desire to be married, prepare to better yourself and be married one day. Buying a house, keep working on your credit, anything. I'm talking about anything right now. But I do make these audio videos because it does not allow you guys to feel like you have to be looking at the screen. So these are just, easy breezy videos that I make to, sometimes vent, sometimes inspire, motivate people. And you guys don't feel the obligation to look at the screen, and you don't feel like you're missing anything because it's just audio. Basically, you can cook, clean, listen to these while you're driving, etc. But it is a beautiful day, and I'm actually going to go out in my backyard and test my camera. My dad has a 4K camera. However, I don't even know if I'm going to use that, because so many people are shooting like their little short films on iPhones now, and editing them on just these good programs, and you're not even able to tell. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just use my iPhone, because this little short film is only going to be like 15 or 20 minutes, right? So anyway, guys, if you listen to this, if you're still listening now, thank you so much. If you like these audio videos, go ahead and subscribe. I have other videos organized in my playlist. If you guys like my shopping haul videos, my grocery haul videos, Ryan and Tony's shenanigans, they have their own playlist. Just another quick video, guys. Just do it. Prepare to do it, rather. Bye. Good morning, good evening.